getting our strawberries. Radishes, potatoes, spearmint, broccoli and cauliflower, and cabbage collards going to seed. There's the zinnias, orange tree, lemon tree, Godzilla broccoli, red deuce tomato, orange sun mahogany flower. There's another one, and broccoli and cauliflower mixed in. There's another orange sun. And pest problems. It looks like slugs. I haven't seen any, but we got an issue with them every year. Look up under the leaves. You tell you got a problem when you come out here every day and you see more damage. Slugs like to eat at nighttime. This is the potatoes. Got our tomatoes, our garden peas, training them to run up the trellis. Some are bigger than others. But the stalks look beautiful. Another orange sun. I've got the sidewalls opened up and it's a nice breeze coming through here. Feels so good. This is Space Maker. No, it's Space Master cucumbers. I grew them last year, I think the year before, and they did excellent into the greenhouse. They don't get that big, so I got a little trellis here, but they do put out a good amount of cucumbers. And then we got some marigolds growing in here. Marigolds grow good with cucumbers and tomatoes. And then we have a Fool's View jalapeno pepper growing there. Another red deuce, marigold. That right there onion was from an onion top that I planted maybe 2 years ago in here, and it's still going. And it's putting out off little babies. So I thought this was a cabbage collard. I was getting, you know, I couldn't figure out. This one was been planted early fall, and it was slow growing. And that's why I tell people, just leave the plant there. Usually it'll catch up with itself at the right time and take off. But then this past week, we can feel a head in there, so it's a cabbage. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's gorgeous. And then look at all this celery. I've been harvesting from it. Look at that. Let's see. Look at that. So this has been growing since fall. It's about 2 feet high. And it's been harvested down. Wasn't sure if it was going to make it. I did harvest some leaves to make, oh, that's a big leaf. Look at that. Some leaves for celery spice, and I got to get out here and get some more. It's got to be at least 1.5 feet. Radishes down here. Radishes outside into the Vago bed. And that, I figured out what it was. It was a plant. I was like, unknown. I just let it grow. This is a rab broccoli. One of the seeds fell into my seed tray. And then we've already harvested one romaine lettuce here, and it was huge. Love growing romaine into the stalks here, vertical planters here. So it's definitely time to harvest. So, you know, lettuce is kind of hard to, in the beginning, it depends on the temperature to get it going. But once you get it going, it's super great. That's a big old thing of lettuce right there. And then our basil's taken off, and I know this is slugs. And slugs can come really small. About need a magnifying glass. I don't see anything. Always look up under your leaves. See, this wasn't there yesterday. But I always look up under here. This is a sweet Italian basil. And sometimes they'll be so small you just can't see them. Little babies. And this is Jersey Giant cabbage. Never grown those, but the leaves are really pretty. Looks like it's going to form a head down in there. And then you see, it's already grown. This is the Swiss chard. We harvested, I think we got 11 quarts off of this 2x8 bed here. It is a little dry. Our temperatures was like 80 yesterday. It is growing a lot. And down here we got the another another Fool's You jalapeno. It's not hot. And then we got the Green Magic broccoli. So we're planting a variety of broccoli and cauliflower this year. I think one of my varieties of the cauliflower is Want Them. So into the garden we got the red deuce tomatoes growing here. We've planted some squashes. We don't see any coming up yet. In this row right here we got squashes. Oh, there's one popping up. That's a golden zucchini. And then we have the summer squash. These are hybrids. And what is this? Oh, look at here, look at here. Okay, so this wasn't up here yesterday. Okay, so this is the running okra. Running okra this way, just a little bit. A seed sent by a subscriber is coming up. And I'm dealing with lots of ants. We've got ant issues this year. Last year we didn't have a problem everywhere. But this year, I noticed that we're going to have an issue going on. So this is the straight 8 cucumbers. We didn't get any cucumbers last year. I've been growing cucumbers forever. And they had blooms on them and they just, did not produce. This is the eggplant. And that's a little broccoli or cauliflower that just was slow growing, so I just planted it, and it's been slow growing for a while. I got thrown into the garden. It didn't crash, didn't break. I'm gonna have to smash it. Okay, what is this? Oh, okay. So we got some, and you see 3 plants, but where is my tag? Whoa. So this must be Pimenta squash. Oh, there it is. Pimenta squash. So I have a variety of squash. There's Pimenta. And then we come down here. This is the summer squash hybrid. So that's good. And then down here, this is the American, let's see, American purple rutabagas. They're coming up all the way down there. And then here's the Swiss chard. They were small plants. I got busy, right? I got busy, and when it comes to seedlings, you got to keep them watered. So down the end, the smallest ones don't look as great, but this is the Swiss chard that's into the greenhouse. And I did a video how to grow it. Break off that leaf right there. And then we come back over here to the broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower. These are the gold mine beans. I had to reseed, I think it's 2 days ago. I believe the seed went further down in the ground, just had a hard time coming up. So they're going all the way down there. And then we got our red potatoes and our Yukon Gold. So the red potatoes, Yukon Gold, they were planted February the 14th. So they're almost, about another week, they'll be 60 days old. On this side, we're not going to have that many. On that side is where we're going to plant sweet potatoes. I didn't grow as many slips this year. So we'll take whatever we get. That's our sweet potato slips. And so we'll grow down there. So I rotate my vegetables. Now, back in the day, I didn't rotate, but I do rotate. The reason I rotate and putting the potatoes over there because the rains always hit me like 2 weeks prior to harvesting time, and I have a time, and I have to get them up out of the ground. If it wasn't for the rains, they could stay in the ground. But I get a good harvest. It's just a pain in the butt. So I did plant some peacock purple hull a little bit early. Planted 4 rows, and I'm hoping I can get my pea sheller working. It started messing up end of last year. So I planted 4 rows. I'm doing things differently this year. Usually I have like 50 plus tomato plants. The year before that, 70 plus. You know, I'm doing things a little bit differently this year because I got other projects going on, other things that's popped up. And so I'm planting this variety, the sweet potatoes, the potatoes, the gold mine beans, the broccoli and cauliflower, the other brassicas, and tomatoes, and then the pink-eye purple hulls. And then over here is where my okra is going to go. So my row is already made up. And then I thought, well, I got another row and a piece of row. These rows on this side are shorter because of the lay of the land. But so I'm gonna plant my okra, which is white. I think it's called white okra, sent by a subscriber in Virginia. They are good about sending me seeds, and I was looking for those seeds, and yeah. So guess what? God did it, and He asked me, and so that's what we're gonna be planting this year. And then I've got a Japanese eggplant. I tried that last year and I liked it better. I do got some black beauties sitting over there in the corner. I like the Japanese eggplant better than the black beauties, and then I found some plants yesterday which I've been looking for because I don't have any seed, and so we're going to plant a couple of those plants. I like the taste better than the black beauties. And so then I picked up some peanuts. And I've never grown peanuts. I remember Daddy used to grow them when I was little. But, so I'm going to put in a roll of peanuts here. And also, and maybe come here. And maybe go on the back side. The only thing about the back side is that the sweet potatoes are going to be over there. And they're running. So I might be able to try to manage those vines and maybe plant another row of peanuts on the other side. We'll see what's going to take place, and you're going to see. It's that time, isn't it, Mr. Handicap? Mama, you're usually racing out. Hi. Hi there. Hi. Hi. I've been looking and looking, trying to find out where there was a problem at. And I'm hearing this thing spit. It's my electrical wire. A wire is touching down there. Whoop. It's broke. Ooh. I don't want to get bit by this thing. Ooh. We'll go cut the fence off. I've been looking and looking, could never see it because it was kind of blinded. How does this happen? So, yep. That was good. That was good. I'm glad to see that. Must have got moved yesterday by the chickens. It lets me know this fence is on and doing like it's supposed to be doing. Thanks, guys, for watching. I've got to get the rabbits food. They got food in there. Well, that one over there, it always eats more. This one, are you out? You're just about out. Hi. Hi. That is nuisance. 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 You always into something. You always into something. Nuisance. I know it's you. There's Senior. Senior's head's looking real good. It healed up real good. Didn't it, buddy? Didn't it, buddy? You're the king. Thanks, guys, for watching. There's Handicap. You the man, you the man, you the man. Oh, Senior says, no, you're not. Uh-oh. It's good to see the progress of Handicap, but that's why you need 2 coops. Lord God, I needed 3. Help me, Jesus.